so we're going to show you how to use Ecamm to stream to Substack. And so to start, we're going to first create the live on Substack side by hitting the live button. And then you will see here that we then need to pick go live with stream key. If we were to go live right now, this would be going live on Substack inside of the browser. So we're going to go ahead and get the stream key here in a second. So we have some options. We can create a title. That title could match what we're going to use on Ecamm. In this case, I'm just going to put test live with Jim Fuse. We can send this video to a variety of people, from everyone to our subscribers only or our founding members. And then we can set a date for the future if we wanted to. If you don't want to do that, you can also just turn that off. And so if we do set the date and time, you'll see we can go into the future here quite a ways out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just pick Monday, and I'm going to change the time to 6 p.m. Eastern. And so then all I have to do is pop out of that window, and now you'll see that is set. We can invite co-host. And so if we do that, and you'll also see here, we can notify our subscribers by email. So they'll get a calendar invite to the live based on the scheduled time. Or we can also turn that off and we can notify them by email when the live video starts. So if we hit continue, this is where we're able to pick a co-host. So I'm going to put in here Dealcasters and pick that. And so we can then invite the co-host and generate a stream key. And so now this is where it gets important, because our co-host will get a link that they can share with their audience. We also get a link to the stream, and we get the server URL and the stream key. Now, the URL will always remain consistent for every episode, but the key will change just like it does in Instagram. And so the next step for us is going to be to go over to Ecamm to get this set up. Okay, so now that we are ready to add our destination to Ecamm, so first thing we do is we go into Ecamm. We're going to go into the preferences, and we're going to add a new destination. So we're going to go with RTMP. We'll go ahead and call this Substack. And so now I'm going to go over to Chrome, and I'm going to copy the server URL, and then I'm going to come back over to Ecamm, and I'm going to give it the URL. This URL will always be the same whenever we go for Substack, at least at this point in time. Now we will need to add this persistent stream key, which will only be for the live that we're getting ready to do. We'll have to change this each time we go live. So we go back over to Substack, copy that stream key, and then we come back over to here into our destination. And so then we add it. And so we have now added Substack. As you can see, Ecamm knows about Substack, so we actually have the logo there. And so I'm going to go ahead and close out of preferences. And so now if we wanted to create a broadcast, we can create a new broadcast. We could add Substack, and you can see we got the choices between horizontal and vertical, and that's something Substack actually does accept. So we're going to go with Substack, and then we can make the scheduled start time match with what we have in Substack. And when we hit the Go Live Now button, it's going to push to Substack. It won't require us to hit start inside of Substack, as it's different from Instagram in those regards. So I hope you found this helpful in learning how you can use Ecamm to go live into Substack and really up your production value Now, because it is RTMP, just remember you're not going to be able to share comments at this point in time. I'm sure there's going to be ways to fix that in the future, as well as remember that your stream URL will not change, but your stream key will. And with that, have fun streaming.